Hello folks, we come to the exercise 10.1 and this is a part 2 video. In the previous video we had taken up the first 3 problems. Now let's see what we do over here in this part 2. The question says that find a point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the point 7, 6 and 3, 4. So you have to find a point on the x-axis which is equidistant from both. So nothing new, we have done all this in the distance formula last year. So it's just an extension of that. Since it's on the point is on the x-axis, let Px0 or A0 or whatever be the required point, and the others we have indicated in the figure itself, and A comma B is as shown in the figure. Now according to given, from the given we have PA equal to PB actually. So that means distance between P and A is equal to distance between P and B. That's as good as writing PA squared equal to PB squared. So that's as good as writing PA squared equal to PB squared, because we know the distance formula. Let's apply the distance formula and see what comes. Yeah, let's apply distance. X minus 3 the whole squared plus 0 minus 4 the whole squared equal to x minus 7 the whole squared plus 0 minus 6 the whole squared. So this is now x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus 16, x squared minus 14x plus 49 plus 36. Could have the x squared cancelled, and maybe x is on one side, and so minus 6x. Let the 14x come here, and 49, 36 is already there. Let the 9 and 16 go there. 49 minus 9 it's 40, and 36 minus 16 it's 20, so it comes to 60. Then this is 8x, so x becomes 60 by 8, which is what? 8 sevens are 56, 4 remainder, 0.5. So they ask us a point P. So the required point is 7.5 comma 0. That's what they have asked us, which is that point, and this is that point. That's about the problem number 4. Now let's see what's the problem number 5. It says that find the slope of the line which passes through the find the slope of the line which passes through the origin and the midpoint of the line segment, that is joining P0 comma minus 4 and 8 comma 0. This is P, and this is B80. Okay, so they ask us to find out the slope of this line OC. That's the question. P is given to us, B is given to us. Take the midpoint, we call it as C. Then you have to find out the slope of OC. So what is there? Just find out the coordinate of C. O is the origin, its coordinate is 0, 0. Then you can find it out, right? And midpoint is nothing new to us. We've done a number of problems in the 10th standard. So just okay. It's absolutely fine. Let O, P, C, B as shown in the figure. Then coordinates of C, which is the midpoint, we know x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So it's very clear from here, 0 plus 8 by 2 minus 4 plus 0 by 2. So 8 by 2, 4, and minus 2. So that's coordinates of C. Therefore, slope of OC. We all know y2 minus y1, no need to write, but still, x2 minus x1, minus 2 minus 0, 4 minus 0 minus half. That's a slope, right? So that's about problem number 5. Now to problem number 6. These 4 coordinates are given to us. Let's see what the question says. Show that these points are vertices of a right angle triangle. You cannot use Pythagoras theorem, otherwise you should show that these are the vertices of a right angle triangle. Okay, give it some name A, B, C. So by without using Pythagoras theorem, how we can show that it's a right angle is by slopes. When two segments or lines, they are perpendicular to each other, their slopes will give a product of -1. So that idea we can use. Find out the slope of all the segments over here. Check out if there are any two slopes which when multiplied gives you -1. If that is there, then there is a right angle. Otherwise, that doesn't happen. So let's by default find out slope of all the three segments. Here, let's first find out. First we have to introduce, because ABC they didn't give. It's just we who have written this ABC. Let ABC be as shown in the figure. It's a matter of courtesy. You go to some new person's house, you don't sit there on the chair and whatever refreshments they have kept, we don't start eating, isn't it? We introduce ourselves, we try to get all the relatives, yeah, he's so and so, he's my brother, he's my uncle, he's my son, that way, right? So you have to introduce and then you can start your work, right? So let A, B, C be as shown in the figure. Then we start with the slope. Therefore, slope of AB, y2 minus y1 equal to x2 minus y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. In case of the kind of examiners, depending on their fussiness, you can write it in the bracket, the result. Y2 minus y1, 5 minus of -1 by 3 minus of -1. So 5 plus 1, 6, 3 plus 1, 4. That's 3 by 2. Then slope of BC. So that is 4 minus 5 and 4 minus 3. That's -1 by 1 minus 1. Now slope of AC is 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1. So that's 5 by 5, 1. Whether you're observing that these two will multiply to give you -1, yeah. So for our shortcut, we'll call this as M1, call this as M2, call this as M3, okay. And then you can say here M2 into M3 equal to -1. We see it, -1 into 1 is -1. Therefore BC is perpendicular to AC, and therefore given vertices form a right triangle. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Go and show how this happens. So that's a short video for us, and then with the remaining problems we come in the fresh video. Thank you.